kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Aggressive call on the opening play. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Dropping back, it's Munoz. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The back's got it on a counter. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Munoz. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The drive stalls. They'll have to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And now the handoff. Breaks free. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. It's an option look. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Gonna run it. It's Kelly. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Looking to throw. It's Munoz. Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Offense comes out to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Bailey. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? He's running out of time here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And there's the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Defense is spread all over the field, do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff. It's Kelly. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Single back takes the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Munoz. Catch is made down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Wilson. Past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Munoz. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They finally come up with their 1st sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense operating from the pistol. On the run, it's Kelly. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st down and 10. And the same runner's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It leads to 2nd down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Let's go with the quarterback off the RPO.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Try and muscle for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Trying to find room. It's Wilson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Munoz. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
It's second down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Kelly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. He's found some room at the 45. And they've got him.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Offense makes their way on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Ball handed off. Quick spin on the run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Dropping back, it's Munoz. Fires it to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Craig. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Craig. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Movement here from the tight end. A play action, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the ball is out. The defense has got it. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Handoff to the back. Has the first down and more. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Kelly. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble now. Catch made in space. Look out.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Munoz. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Craig. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The tight end has got it. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 27. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That one sails incomplete. He threw it too far.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to advance on the play.
And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Look out, room to run here.
The return is tackled down at the
Offense back out there trying to get something going.
Will take over. First and 10.
Looking to pass. It's Munoz. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Craig. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
High completion makes it second and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Munoz. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3.
Boy, he comes up just short of this 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives them a chance.
4th down, going for a 1st down or a touchdown here. QB bootlegs here. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Mason. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. That pass not enough for the 1st down. Punting unit is on the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Munoz. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right after all that. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Hold. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Gets the first and still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Craig. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The quarterback keeps the football. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They try to sneak it for the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Gives it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Trying to find some room. It's Kelly. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Throwing off play action. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Munoz. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Keeping it on the ground here. Lights off the defender. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
A draw to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. He'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. First down and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to throw. It's Munoz. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Craig. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Wow, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. He's going to hand this off. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they're trying to punch it in here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? 2nd down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Munoz. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. 2 o'clock with the running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker and man coverage. But the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looking to throw. It's Munoz. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Wants to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And it's a bunch formation. To the air, it's Munoz. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback still with the football. The ball is out. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Close to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Munoz. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout on the field. Talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking for a receiver. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, the sack on 1st down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the quarterback just takes a knee.